Hello, it's Audrey. In this series of tutorials, we're going to see how to get started with the Pictalk Buddy application. I will guide you through creating your very first event. Here, I'm starting with an empty calendar. I'm going to start by clicking on the Create button. First, I'm going to give my event a title. Then, I'm going to add an image. This image will be prominently displayed and visible right there within the calendar. And the very last crucial step is simply to make sure we enter the correct date. The date selector has been designed to be as easy to use as possible. First, you will select the day. Next, you will choose the specific time of day. And finally, you will pick a precise hour. And finally, we'll configure a duration. And there it is. I've entered my event's information. I can now click the Create button to add it to my calendar. Now, I suggest we go back to our event to discover other possibilities. To do this, I will click on my event, and then I will click on the Edit button. We are going to add a description to our event. If we scroll down, we can see the rest of the options. Among these, we have the type, which lets us choose event or task. When I select task type, decline and validate buttons will appear in the interface. When I click validate, the task will be completed and a notification will be sent. Then, I have the repeat option, which will allow me to set a recurring schedule for my event. For this, I'll set it to occur once a week, specifically every Friday. Now, let's talk about reminders and alarms. Reminders are essentially notifications, similar to receiving a message. I'm going to add one 30 minutes before the event begins. The alarms themselves will appear full screen and will sound just as loud as a standard alarm. The topic of sequences has been covered in a separate tutorial, which you can easily find by visiting the Sequences page. To conclude, it's also possible for us to add an address. Once registered, the address will be displayed within the event, and you'll be able to click on the button to navigate to Google Maps. On the event page, there are also two important things that you can accomplish. Firstly, you can press the blue button with the speaking person icon to have the event read aloud.
I'll be doing the grocery shopping tomorrow, Friday, November 28th. In the evening, from 6:30 to 7:15, I'll be shopping. I need to buy some eggs, some pasta, and some cheese.
Secondly, you can also change the status of the event. Let's imagine I have an unexpected issue and my event is canceled. I will be able to click on this button, set the event status to canceled, and then click on Choose. A notification will be sent out to let you know that the event has been canceled. And when you navigate back to the calendar's main view, the event will be prominently displayed with a red cross. Now, we'll explore the remaining features of the calendar. To begin, I'll click on the button with the three small dots. Within this menu, I'll be able to change the calendar's layout or print it out. Regarding the layout, I have three possible options available. The planning view allows us to see every single day within a scrolling list. The day view lets us visualize just one day at a time. And finally, the week view, which allows us to visualize the agenda week by week. To print the agenda, we're going to go to the printing page. Scroll down and click on the Print button. The loading process might take a few seconds. Once it is finished, we can then open our file in PDF format. There you go. You are now ready to use the planner. If you like the application, subscribe to unlock more features. We are a non-profit organization, and every single subscription helps us with our mission. By supporting us, you allow Pictalk to exist and to help even more people.